Once again, my name is Stan Hustad. Thank you for your time. I have another question for you today, one that I think is very, very important for you. And here it is. What do you do? Now, I don't want to know what job you have. I don't want to know what position you have. I don't want to know necessarily what responsibilities you have. But here's what successful people do in their relationships, in their work, in their business. They have one thing that describes what they do. I'm a communicator. I could also be a teacher. I could be a broadcaster. Those are kind of the three things that I am. One word. What do you do? If you want to be successful, you don't hem and haw and talk about all of the things you've done and some of the things you'd like to do, and you don't talk about the company you work for. You are crisp and clear, and you look people straight in the eye and say, "Thank you for asking. Let me tell you what I do." And you give them one word. What one word describes not only what you do, but maybe even who you are? I'm oftentimes called a business performance coach, and we'll talk about that sometime else. But part of my coaching is oftentimes to ask people this profound question. Hey, if I gave you all the money you would ever need, whatever that is in your place, your space, and your country, all the money you would ever need for the rest of your life so you didn't have to get up and go to work, what would you do? Now, successful people take time. Again, in that little notebook, they start to write down. They say, hey, this is what I would love to do. This is the thing that would really touch my heart, mind, and spirit. If you didn't have to make the money, make sure you also know, and know it with certainty and clarity, at least at this time in your life, what would you do? Think about that. Kind of let it sit on your head for a while and see where it begins to lead you in your life and business. My name is Stan. Let me tell you this. I guarantee you this. In your life, you're going to have two things that are going to come into your life often. One, you are going to have some really tough times. You're going to hold in one hand real adversity. Some deep and difficult and maybe even some bad things are going to happen to you. That's correct. I guarantee it. Secondly, there are going to be all kinds of opportunities that are going to come to you. Now, the problem is, most people are so busy dealing with the adversities and then dealing with the day, they fail to recognize opportunities. Successful people often, always are saying, in whatever happens to them, where is the opportunity in this? So may I challenge you to become an opportunity seeker. Whatever happens to you, I want you at the end of the day to sit down and simply say, where are some of the opportunities that came into my life and business today? I challenge you. Look for the opportunities even in the midst of adversity. My name is Stan Hustad. I'm a business performance coach, and for many, many years I've been teaching powerfully poised, purposeful men and women how to build successful businesses and make that business fit their life rather than the other way around. And here's what I've learned from those people. They are always learning something. They are always reading. They are always thinking. They are always seeking other people. Oftentimes someone said to me, Stan, I hire you for one reason. You are here to help me learn new things. Here's my challenge to you. At the end of every day, as you exit the day, sit down and look at your experiences and simply say to you, what did I learn today? How am I a bit smarter and brighter and better informed today? What did you learn today? Successful people keep learning. And when I was approached to do a little bit of this new showmanship, I asked the producers of this program, they said, here's what we want. And I said, well, what do you want? And they said, we want people who want to better themselves. Great. I can work with that. Because you know what? Most people don't care about bettering themselves. They care about having better things, but they don't want to do the bettering themselves so they can have better things. Let me ask you this question. What do you want to get better at? Think about the things that are before you, the things that really come into your life and you have to deal with, the leadership you have to give, the things you have to create. Here's what I know, is successful people are those people who are very, very clear about what they want to get better at. In the next minute, come up with an idea. Tell me, what do you want to get better at? My name is Stan Hustad. I'm a business performance coach. I help people figure out what it takes in life. Here is what it takes. If you want to be successful, you will learn the power of words. That's one of the things you have to learn, and here are 2 words that I want you to continually put in your vocabulary. And here are the first 2. Thank you. Thank you. A thankful person has incredible opportunity and will be able to win friends and influence people. And I cannot believe how many people never say thank you. 3 words related to it. I am grateful. I am grateful. Someone has done something for you. Someone has shown a kindness to you. They have helped you, and you take it even a step further. You say, not only am I thankful, I am grateful. Thankful and grateful people are also seldom fearful people. So remember the words, thank you, and I am grateful. When I began this little series of adventures, these new little programs, I said to you, one of the key things you have to do is figure out what you want out of life. What do you want in terms of your life, your career, your business, your relationships? Do you know? Because only 3% of the population actually do know. One of my mentors said this to me, Stan, if you want to get what you want, you got to know what you want, and then you have to get and help other people get what they want. If you help enough other people get what they want, you'll most likely get what you want. Think about that. Just kind of let it sit on your head for a while. And now here's the question. What do you have in your heart, mind, and spirit in which you have a way of discovering what other people want? Your clients, your colleagues, your customers, other relationships. How do you discover what other people want? And then, do you have a way, a plan, and perhaps the purpose in your spirit to truly want to help other people get what they want? What's your plan for helping other people get what they want?